Hello YouTubers, and wow, it's been a long time since I've done a Doctor Who action figure review, but finally the B&M sets have coming, and I'm reviewing obviously the third Doctor collector set from that. So the packaging, I won't bother going through that because it's basically the same style of packaging that Cat Upsons have been using for the last year or two, so yeah, basically the same style. So let's go on with the figures. So the first figure I'm going to go on with is the third Doctor figure. So, bye. So things are going off nicely. Anyway, so basically this is from the Invasion of the Dinosaurs costume. However, it's not as good as originally thought. Now, originally, if you know anything, the 11 Doctors second wave box set was going to have this figure with the grey cloak on it, I believe, which can be seen in the story. It would have been just a repaint of the current cloak. Fortunately, we don't get this here. This is probably to keep the price down at £15, and these don't have any accessories at all, not even a little sonic screwdriver or TC, no nothing with this. So anyway, getting on to the figure, the face sculpt is exactly the same. Again, this is the same moulding of the figure. So let's say hello that blue jacket. Well, I think it should be a tiny bit darker than it is, though I think it is pretty good. It uses the same sculpt and that, and the bow tie is a slight brownish colour. It's not completely black, although it may appear like that on camera. And we've got the light blue shirt underneath. Now the face sculpt is the same, but the paint does appear to be slightly lighter than before, and the hair seems to be not quite as white as previous releases. It seems to be almost yellowy colour this time around, and the trousers are just black with the shoes and that. They're all just one piece. I wish they'd painted them a slightly different colour, because it does just look like he has just got legs, but with trousers that are covering his feet. But anyway, articulation is the same. One thing to note with these B&M sets, I've noticed that on all of the joints here, they are pretty loose. They feel quite rubbery. So I don't know if they're using a slightly different plastic or something like that, but they do feel slightly looser, so just be careful with them. Other than that, this is the same third Doctor, and with a 13 Doctors box set coming out soon, we will get the orange jacket version, and we will finally be able to pretty much complete the main collection of these. Works basically, and again, look, his leg is loose there, so just be wary with this figures. And that, because quality control, unfortunately, is down quite a bit in this set. So, anyway, on to the Jo Grant figure. So, this does look a lot like Katy Manning, and also the paint job on my one is pretty good. However, at the back, you can see the glue in the where the seam goes together hasn't quite gone together properly, and there is a bit of a gap again on her arms. Her arms are quite loose and rubbery. But you can see there she's also got the go-go boots and that, and all of the rings on her fingers are present. Let's see if we can get that in focus. This is a nightmare, this. There we go. So you can see there all the rings on both fingers, and also on the jumper we've got the little ring on his finger as well. See, I believe this is from the Time Monster, I believe, this costume. That's the only thing. I think I'll have to check, but I'm pretty sure that this is from the Time Monster. For some reason, her hair doesn't quite sit on the figure. It's kind of up in the air. It looks a bit weird when you look at it like this. It doesn't quite sit flush. This is mainly because of the jump on the neck piece, which is stopping it from going all the way down. But it is nice. This is my first Jo Grant figure, And finally, we have the Delgado figure, exactly the same as the previous releases, so if you have one like I do, then yeah, you're not getting anything new. In fact, you're getting a little less, because with this one, you don't get a TCE, which is very, very annoying. Without the Doctor with the sonic screwdriver, I can live with that, but the Roger Delgado masker without the TCE, that's just really annoying. The paint sculpt seems slightly darker on this one on the hair, and this seems a slightly more of a matted colour for the actual costume. It seems much more matte rather than a glossy colour. My one, unfortunately, has got quality control issues similar to the Guru Grant. Around his armpit area, you can see that it's not being glued down and it's going to split, and it actually hinders the articulation because it won't allow me to put the arm backwards. So I might have to find a way to try and keep that down, although then again this is a double, and they're the exact same problem on the other one except in the other direction, so yeah, and you can't really tell really, because when they're in the box and that, you can't see the back of them like this, and obviously you can't see under his armpit, so all I can say is check your quality control. I'm not too bothered about the masker, and Joe Grant, I can live with it. It's not as bad as the Delgado, because at least it doesn't hinder anything, and it's on the back so it can be covered. The Pertwee was the one I wanted the most, so, and that one seems okay, so yeah, blimey. So first review in a very long time, and thank you for watching. My next Doctor Who action figure review will probably be the 13 Doctors box set, I believe it's called, which is currently a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, though hopefully they'll get them in at Forbidden Planet and I'll be able to review them. Now, that set is a really big set, and hopefully it won't be too expensive. But anyway, let me know your thoughts on these in the comment section below. What do you think of them? Do you think they're good? Do you think they're bad? And which one of the new B&M sets are you going for? Now, me, I'm not particularly desperate for any of the other figures in this range. I might get them if they go cheaper, but let me know if you want me to review them. And anyway, that's it for this review. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.